Hello, this is Dee from dmiddleton.com. Welcome to my series 11 Reasons You Fail to Get Organized. Previously, we've covered 10 hindrances to getting organized. In my first post in this series, I mentioned that we will uncover 11 common roadblocks that most of us are familiar with on some level that prevent us from taking steps toward a more organized life. This is the final part. This is part 11 of the 11-part series. Today, we will uncover the final common hindrance that may be holding you back from getting organized. Let's get started learning how to declutter and organize your space. Hindrance number 11 is distraction. You get easily sidetracked. If this is your hindrance to organization, you've probably attempted to get organized in the past, but you've never made much progress. It's okay if this is you. Don't feel bad or blame yourself. That would be counterintuitive. Instead, we're going to attempt to retrain ourselves to bring a task to completion. If you have found yourself in this situation, you may have said one or more things like, "Oh my gosh, I've been looking for this thing forever. I'm so glad I found it. Let me see if I can remember how it works." If this hindrance describes you, you may have said the following: "I've had this since I graduated high school. I cannot get rid of this. I remember wearing this to my graduation. I think I have a photo of me wearing this somewhere." Or you may have said, "This electronic still works. This dress still fits. These shoes still look new." On and on your list may go, and you are very likely very sentimental about your belongings, which makes decluttering especially difficult. You may have things piled high and deep because you simply can't part with anything. You can think of 100 reasons to keep everything and 0 reasons why you should get rid of it. With all of this in mind, it becomes very difficult to stay on task and to finish organizing anything. You have to overcome this obstacle before you can learn how to start organizing. So, how do you overcome this obstacle? This may be a great time to recruit a family member or friend who can keep you focused and minimize distraction. First, you're going to grab a timer and pick one space to start. Next, we'll set the timer for 30 minutes. Hearing that ticking timer will prompt you to stay the course. Now let's look at how to start organizing. Start sorting items by category. Do not start with sentimental items. Start with something easier like shoes, pajamas, or books. Sort each item by category. I recommend using large boxes. Next, analyze how much space you actually have to work with. And finally, be honest with yourself and decide what truly belongs in your home. If you do not find it beautiful or useful, consider who you could pass it along to. Give yourself permission to keep as much as you want, only if your space permits. By working like this in 30-minute slots, you will find it less overwhelming. It gives you a time limit to start organizing and gives you a better tip on how to manage. Some no-brainer items to toss might be electronics that no longer work, any item that has missing parts, clothing that is worn out or stained, shoes that no longer fit, and books you never intend to read again. Slowly and steadily, you will gain order from the disorder. You will gain peace again in the midst of the chaos. Set a goal to complete the task within a certain time frame or by a certain date. I hope you've enjoyed this series on overcoming whatever it is that is preventing you from getting organized. Please check out the other videos in this series as we uncover all 11 common hindrances to organization. Is clutter your issue? If so, join my daily Declutter series here on YouTube. You can also find my declutter principles over on the blog, dmiddleton.com. You can also grab my free ebook, Make Over Your Homemaking, over on the blog, which I'll link to in the video description. Need to deep clean? I have cleaning principles as well. Follow the links in the video description to learn more. Leave a comment below and let me know how you plan to get organized today.